Hello everyone, this is Steve with the free Bullion Investment Guide. Today is July 12th and I'm doing a review and outlook price analysis video for gold and silver. And in the last video, I showed you these two bull flags in silver, well, one in silver's price chart and also in gold's price chart. We are on the daily charts, just so you know right now. Gold for the past since June 19th, it has been consistently moving higher daily. It's had a little bit of consolidation, but I expected it to make another bull flag, which it hasn't done. Not so much. If you look at the 4-hour chart for gold, you can see a little bit more consolidation clearly took shape around the above the 1750 support level, but it continued mostly on an upward trend. And let's get back to the daily chart. And last week it moved up above 1790, making it a new support level. And really for gold, what I intend to see for the next at least until the fall, when more traders come back online and we'll know more about the coronavirus. But what I expect to see is another bull flag take shape somewhere between the new resistance level of 1850 and 1790. Also, 1800 is a psychological level, which we are slightly below right now, but I don't think it will hold very much. I think it will turn more into a support level than anything. But again, I expect for the outlook for gold to see another bull flag take shape, some consolidation happen right here. We are in oversold territory in the RSI and the MACD on the daily chart. And so that basically covers gold. And one thing I wanted to show you as well, what I expect to see, what we're seeing is kind of like a stair. Let me try to get this right here. A stair kind of look to the price chart, and that's really what I expect to continue to see out of gold and silver for that matter. For right now, I'm just going to leave that in the chart. We'll see if it sticks. We'll see if we see another consolidation level here for gold and another move up higher above 1850. Now 1850 is another psychological level. It hasn't been broken since, I'm on the wrong. let me move that out of the way there. What I'm trying to show you here is how long it's been since we've hit 1850, and since August of 2011. So it's been quite some time. And we also have another resistance level around 1825, but 1850 in my mind is another solid resistance level for gold. And I wouldn't be surprised if we'll maybe touch 1825 in the next week or so, because nothing seems to be getting better internationally on multiple levels. With central banks, with the coronavirus, with all the easing of the central banks and all the accommodations. Also, the market kind of seems kind of jittery in my eyes. So safe haven gold is likely going to continue to see higher prices as all these unknowns and uncertainties come into the market, or are already into the market and become more and more prevalent. For silver, silver also broke to the upside. It did, let me try to zoom in here. It did touch above the 1890 level, but it wasn't able to break it. It actually touched 1900 for a very short time. But again, $19, excuse me. Let's hope we don't see, 1900 silver would be like, I don't know, 10 grand, 20 grand gold. Those days, absolute chaos is all I would have to say, or maybe a gold standard. But that was a total A mix up on my part. So anyways, $19 we touched. We are right now still under 1890, but again, like gold, I expect to see another bull flag take shape, some more consolidation under the 1970 resistance level. We're on the daily chart right now. And like gold, on the MACD and the RSI for silver, we are in overbought territory. So we're likely to see maybe some selling right here, some profit taking after this move to the upside. But again, like gold, we're seeing a lot of uncertainty in the market. The coronavirus in the United States isn't getting much better. Just today, we had another 31,000 people showing new cases. But the active cases is basically half of the total cases. And unfortunately, in the news, they don't tell us the total. I mean, they tell us the total cases. They don't tell us how many people have recovered. I mean, they tell us the dead total all the time, but they don't tell us the active cases, and that's really what we need to know. Not the total cases, the active cases. And one thing I wanted to show you again is that in last week's video, I showed you that the death total in the United States was going down. Now, clearly, with all the new cases, we are going to see a spike in the death count, but it's not as pronounced as we were seeing when we were seeing much. I mean, when all this started, everything was going haywire with it. We didn't know how many deaths were going to. I mean, we were seeing above 2,500 daily, and now hopefully we'll stay below 1,000. Hopefully we'll kick this out of our lives, and people will stop dying from it totally. But the death count did rise a little bit, but not as badly as people were making it out to be. And some people on Twitter were just sounding like cheerleaders. Instead of concern, they were just like, "Oh, it looks like we're getting higher," and it's just like, "What are you talking? Are you cheerleading this, or are you acting like you have actual concern?" And I tweeted back to Jim Bianco, who I have respect for, as far as where am I? As far as a trader, but he made a tweet that just sounded like he was cheerleading the coronavirus, and it sounded sick. And it's just like, why don't we fight towards getting it to stop, and stop the chaos in the markets, and stop the ramping up of anxieties of people, and just try to give the best outlook as possible that we can. So anyways, for silver, I expect some consolidation below the 1970 level, actually below the 1925 level area. It's likely that we're going to break to the break above $19 sometime, maybe this week, maybe next week. I mean, it's likely going to, silver's likely going to bounce around this area over the next week or so to come. Like I said earlier, we're in overbought territory. So it's likely we're going to see some consolidation, and then maybe another move higher, maybe a break above this bull flag. And really, that's it for this week's review and outlook for silver and gold. There is one thing I wanted to go over on the free Bullion investment guide. I did just update the Austrian silver, gold, and platinum Philharmonics. If you click this link, it'll just take you to the Austrian Mint site, Austrian Mint page of the guide, and then you can see all the. You can click any one of these, and it will take you to the page for the coin, and then it will show you the new the mintage figures for 2019. I think I put that down wrong on the update. I put 2020 mintage figures. Actually, they're 2019. I need to change that. But overall, the mintage figures for the Philharmonics are up. I emailed the mint earlier in the week, and they graciously updated their site for all to see, and also to help me with updating my page. So that's it for this week's review and outlook. I thank you for your time. Take care, and God bless.